RJ is sanding the top of this Lightning sailboat before we put the canvas on. And as you can see, there's absolutely no dust escaping from the Festool sander. That's because we have it connected by a standard vacuum hose to our pulse back vacuum. This transition fitting comes from just an ordinary commercial vacuum, shop vac kind of setup, and we've run the hose all the way back. We keep our pulse back in a storage room and take advantage of the two 30-foot long hoses to use it all throughout the shop. We keep it in here because in truth it's pretty noisy. So like our big compressor, which we run all of the time, the pulse back is in this little room all by itself. Right now it's ready to work. And of course one of the issues in this kind of a storage room is that we store outboard engines, customer batteries, customer upholstery, our collection of fuel tanks in this room. And with other vacuums we used in this manner, we had a real problem with dust escaping from the unit. Nothing escapes from the pulse back. You can look at these batteries, which are right behind it. They are as clean as they were last November when we put them in the room. We operate the unit with a remote control. We have several of them spaced throughout the shop so that any of us can use the vacuum anytime we wish from the area where we actually want to work without having to walk back and forth. Just a great unit, just a great unit. So we're going to show you just how well this thing works. RJ is going to lift the cover off, and the really nice thing is you can clean it without having to clean all the filters. They clean themselves, and as you can see, this vacuum sucks big time. We've got probably 10 gallons at least of very fine, mostly mahogany sawdust there. But as you notice, if you look at the outside of the unit, there's absolutely no dust on it. The pulse back is actually the heart of our sanding operation at Snake Mountain Boat Works. One of the interesting things we've learned is that in fact our pulse back draws too much, has too much scavenging capacity when we're using our longboard sanders. So unless we are running two of them, we discovered that the vacuum sucked so hard that it would stop a longboard sander. And so we created our own homemade suction reduction device that we insert when we're just using one sander. We insert it into the vac between the vacuum unit and the hose, and those holes allow us enough air to enter so that the longboard, if we're just running one, works very well. When we're running two, we put the Y adapter on the vacuum hose, and we can run two longboard sanders with great scavenging for as long as we want to. This is just a fantastic unit. I really don't know how we operated without it. We had a couple of fine vacs, and they just simply do not have the scavenging capability that our pulse back does. I can't recommend it to any kind of a wood shop, boat building shop, boat restoration shop, furniture shop. I can't recommend it heartily enough.